What's up, everybody? Back again, Warp Charge Gaming. I am George, and I'm here with Chris, my good man, Chris. He's floating around out there in the interwebs. Here's a shot of him on Zoom. We've done a lot of filming in person and in real life, but right now we're filming on Tabletop Simulator because that's what we got to do. And besides, you're kind of far away too, Chris. You're like in Tennessee and all that.
I am a good 6.5 hours away from you, yes.
Yeah, so this allows us to both play within the comfort of our homes, and this is going to be cool. Chris is just getting, did some mad scientisting, some computers together, and you're making a new computer, kind of jank tabletop together. So, you know, if we're a little slow on the draw, that might be why, but we're going to communicate and help each other out. We got some nice widgets. It's going to be Space Wolves versus Tyranids. We're playing the new 2020 ITC missions. This is utilizing some of the new Psychic Awakenings that have dropped just recently for Space Wolves. And in these ITC missions, there's primaries, there's secondaries, and there's a bonus point. The primaries is to kill something, to score something by the end of your player turn, and then by the end of the battle round, one of us is going to get who killed more and who scored more.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's positional and killing oriented secondaries to choose from. There's about 16 different choices, 8 in each chart, and you got to pick one from each, the maneuverability one and a search and destroy style one, and then you can pick another one of your choice. In this instance, because I thought it'd be cool, I picked Murderfang to be Born for Greatness. I've never had anyone, we barely both got to play the new 2020 missions, and I've never got to pick Born for Greatness, and Murderfang seems like a great person to do that. If he's able to deny a psychic power, sounds kind of crazy, but I do have a stratagem that could allow him to do that. If he denies a psychic power, gets an objective outside of my deployment zone, destroys a non-character, destroys a character, or spends a turn beginning and ending inside of the enemy deployment zone, or heroically intervenes, so like 6 different things. If I do any of those things, I get a secondary point for a total of 4 for being Born for Greatness. Additionally, I chose Gangbusters, and that's, I believe, every 3 wounds, or every 6 wounds caused
every 6 wounds, so
yeah.
Every 2 models that are eligible.
You're right, so if I kill 2 Hive Guard or I kill 2 Zone Thropes, that'll be worth a Gangbuster for me. So 2, 4, 6, 8 of them killed will be a total of my Gangbuster points. And finally, I had to do a maneuverability style one, and I chose to do reconnaissance based on the style of the deployment zone and the way that I'm going to be going forward anyways. Now what's interesting here is that in the new ITC missions, the person that rolls, either before we did anything, before we picked our secondaries, we rolled to see who got turned, and that determined everything else. From there, Chris chose to be the defender. You either be the attacker or the defender. And in ITC now, whoever is going first is who's going first. So if he chose to be the attacker, Chris would do a full deploy knowing he's going first with no seize the initiative. And then I would be the defender and get to have a priority to choose the deployment zones. In this instance, Chris chose to have to be the defender, chose to go second. And he then rolled 1d6, got Dawn of War as a deployment, and he had the option to re-roll that as choosing to be the defender, but he did not. He liked Dawn of War. So now I deployed everything on the line as if I'm going first. Here you see I literally have my characters directly on the front line where he could shoot them. You would never do that in old style playment where he would have the ability to seize the initiative and shoot these guys down before they got to get to safety. So I'm deployed all in a way, and Chris got to counter deploy with that in mind. Chris, what are the secondaries you chose?
I have picked engineers, of which 2 of my units of Rippers are engineers, 1 of which is in reserve. I chose Sappers, 2 of which are units of Zone Thropes, and I also picked Headhunter, because you have 5 characters.
Excellent. And Chris, just to check, is there any way to turn your audio up even higher on your microphone?
Maybe.
It's not bad, it just a little bit more wouldn't hurt. And I just thought I'd ask.
Any better?
Nothing crazy.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, but I just thought I'd check. I might play around with it more to see if I can crank you up any more internally here, but you're not bad. Cool. Okay, so we have, you said frickin' one of your Rippers in reserve and the others on the board, and it has engineers.
Correct.
And what were the other 2 one more time?
So Sappers, which I have to pick a objective outside my deployment, I believe, and I make it unscorable to you. And to be able to do that, I have to not attack and not cast a psychic power. But all I really have to do, it's counted in player turn, so I just really have to move on to the objective and I get the point.
Okay.
The only thing you can deny is if it's still unscorable. And actually, as worded, it's only unscorable for you. I can still score the objective.
Right. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Beyond that, I also picked Headhunter because you have 5 characters.
Okay. Okay. All this sounds great, buddy. So now I'll just give a quick rundown of the armies. Won't be ready to fight, man. So for the new Space Wolves action here, I'm excited about. There was a lot of new rules gotten with the new book, and I'm trying to incorporate as many as I can within the play style I like to use. In this instance, I'm going to be using. I have 2 battalions, and we have a total of 5 characters. One's Murder Fang. We're going to have Canis Wolfborn. We have 2 max squads, 6-man squads of Thunderwolf Cav. And unlike what I've done in the past, usually I took in multiple units of 3, each with a hammer on the pack leader. In this instance, they're all rocking Wolf Claws, which is, I think, going to put them at a strength 5 attack, -1 AP, and single damage. But re-rolling to wound, which is a nice feature, especially because versus infantry, I can pop a strat to do 6s are mortals when I wound. I can make it so when these guys charge, I can pop a strat to cause mortals for on a 2+ for every model in the unit. We can make their teeth and claw attacks do 2 damage for the strat, and that's where Canis Wolfborn comes in, because he gives an additional attack to the teeth and claws, and he also gives reroll 1s to wound. Now, they're not going to really need the reroll 1s to wound because of all the wolf claws, but it'll come in handy on the teeth and claw attacks there. Now we have 2 Wolf Priests. This is going to utilize the new litanies that we have at our disposal. They both have jump packs, so they're moving 12. And at the start of each battle round on a 3+, these litanies are going to go off. One has the Litany of Faith that's going to give a 5+ Feel No Pain, which is a big deal, being we didn't have that kind of accessibility before, especially against Chris's Psychic and Mortal Wounds. We're going to try to give these Thunderwolf Cav a 5+ Feel No Pain. Additionally, each one has the litany that can re-roll hits in the combat phase that just comes stock with a Wolf Priest. The Wolf Priest, of course, can also heal a unit, which is pretty cool. So they end their move within 3 inches of one of these cavalry, and they're wounded. I can get up to D3 wounds back to them. And finally, this Wolf Priest that's not the Warlord, he has the Wolfenstone, which if I'm within 3 inches of my friendly models, can give that unit an additional attack. That can either come from the Wolfenstone or the Wolfen themselves, who with the Curse of the Wolfen can either give reroll charges or +1 attack. They just can't stack both of them on the same unit. That's a 6-inch aura coming from the Wolfen, but that does go within 12 inches from the Wolfen if it is to Blood Claws, which because I'm 2 battalions, I have 6 units of 5 Blood Claws. 4 of the units are inside of Deep Strike Reserve, inside of these drop pods, which can come in turn 1 now, thanks to the new drop pod rules. So there's 2 units of 5 in each one, and those guys can get a buttload of attacks if they get the aura of their, from the Wolfen here, plus Shock Assault, plus their Berserker Rage that they already have. So yeah, all well and good there. Now, one thing that's interesting, Chris, that's new to the Space Wolves is that if I... on turn 3, now I have combat doctrines, and this is my first time ever using it. So I guess turn 1, I'm in the Devastator doctrine. Then turn 2, I can move to the Tactical doctrine, and then turn 3, we go to the Combat doctrine from that turn on. Once we get to that, then my Super doctrine comes into play for being pure Space Wolves, called like Savage something. And at that point, then my 6s then explode into additional hits. And due to being in the Assault Doctrine by default, all my close combat weapons will have and pistols will have AP -1 additionally, an additional -1 AP. So they're going to get pretty saucy turn 3 in combat with extra attacks on 6s and additional -1. And yeah, that's the story there. So we got 30 total Blood Claws, 2 that are on the board holding these objectives, 4 more squads that are inside of 2 drop pods that can come in turn 1. We have a unit of 9 Wolfen, 8 of them with Thunderhammer Storm Shield. 1 is the pack leader with double Frost Claws. They're in Outflank Reserve with the Cunning of the Wolf. And we got these 2 max squads of 6 Thunderwolf Cav, two of our Wolf Priests with their litanies. The other Wolf Priest is my Warlord, and he has the Warlord trait that extends his aura ability by 3 inches. So it's going to extend these litanies, hopefully. And he has the Canticles of Hate that I'm going to try to use on these drop potting Blood Claws that gives plus 2 inches to the charge and 6-inch consolidate. So if I can get him within a 9-inch aura range of those drop pods units, and they're going to have plus 2 of their charge roll, being a 7-inch coming out of those drop pods, be a pretty big deal. And when I need it, because I'm pure Space Wolves, I can pop off the plus 1 to wound versus monsters as a litany option as well. Obviously, we have Ragnar, whole new set of rules. He's going to give me reroll charges, which is going to be pretty cool. And he can also give a 6-inch consolidation. It just works a little bit different than the litany. They have to not be within 3 inches of an enemy unit to get that 6-inch consolidation, unlike with the litany itself. I don't recall. Ragnar has a few reroll. He gives reroll hit rolls of 1, reroll charges, and the 6-inch consolidate. So we got Ragnar there trying to help out.
Shock assault.
What's that?
He also triples your shock assault rule for Space Marines. So the shock assault rule, which normally gives you the plus 1 attack, instead gives plus 3.
Yeah, for himself. Unfortunately, not for everybody else, though. I wish it was an aura for everybody. It's just for him, though. I'm pretty positive.
Really?
Yeah, he'd blow my mind if it was not.
I thought it applied to all friendly Space Wolves.
I will triple check that. I just saw a message that the stream keeps skipping a bit, so I don't know. It seems pretty normal on my end over here. I will double check that, Chris, while you go into your army here. The only thing I didn't mention is we have Murderfang, of course. He moves 8, toughness 7, I believe. And he's just a monster in close combat, rerolls wounds. He's gonna have like 8 to 9 attacks coming in there, and he's just gonna be a total beast if he gets to be. He just didn't have an invuln. Hopefully now with that litany, he's gonna get some 5-up feel no pain action though, and that'll be nice. But yeah, Ragnar's a total beast. Besides the auras he gives, he's a close combat monster, and we're gonna hope to see him in action, especially combined with a lot of the new strats that we have. Chris, this is a Tyranid list I haven't really seen you ever play, and I think you formed a lot of its construction around the new ITC, yeah?
Absolutely. I have, since the new ITC came out, wanted to make sappers work, and Zoanthropes I think are an excellent choice for sappers. They're a little points heavy, at 40 points per model, but I've got 3 with the 5. And the cool thing with Zoanthropes and sappers is to sap you can't cast psychic powers or attack or shoot. But there's a stratagem for 1 CP that lets you pick a point within 18 inches of 3 units of Zoanthropes. Each unit has to have at least 3 models. And within 3 inches of that point, all enemy units need to roll a dice on a 4-up, 5-up if it's a character, and 3-up if it's a unit over 10 models. And every one of those rolls that you pass, those units take 3d3 mortal wounds. And it's a stratagem, not a psychic power. So you can actually do that and still sapper. That's a big point of this. And besides that, I have a Kronos detachment. Well, let's start off with the Zoanthrope detachment. There's also the Neurothrope. He has a relic, the Resonance Barb, which is +1 to the cast on psychic powers, which is awesome because he already rerolls 1s. And that means he rolls Super Smite very easily. It also lets him cast an extra power per turn. Normally he can only cast 1, now he can cast 2. That's a Leviathan detachment that all the Zoanthropes are in, so they get a 6-up feel no pain while they're within Synapse, but Zoanthropes give themselves Synapse, so they all have a 6-up feel no pain. There's also a Malanthrope, who within 3 will give them a -1 to be hit in the shooting phase only. The Malanthrope's actually the Warlord in this list, not that it really matters. He does not have a Warlord trait because I chose to take an adaptation. And I actually also spent the CP on an extra adaptation. Besides that, the troops in the Leviathan detachment are 3 units of Rippers, 2 of which are my sappers, and the other one is on the board. So there's 1 engineer from Leviathan on the board, 1 non-engineer on the board, and the other engineer is in reserves. Then going to the Kronos detachment, there's 2 Hive Tyrants. 1 is walking with the Stranglethorn cannon. It's a 36-inch range, D6 shot, strength 7, 2 damage, -1 weapon. It gets +1 to hit against units that are 10 or more models. He also has Rending Claws. The He doesn't really have anything too crazy. That particular Hive Tyrant, I wanted to put an extra relic on him, but I wanted my CP. Besides that, there's a Hive Tyrant, the double shooty flying Hive Tyrant. He has 2 sets of Devourers, which are pretty common. Devourers, 12 shots each. He has the Relic Parthegenesis, which is plus 8 inches to his range, so he's firing at 26-inch range. And he also has an adaptation called Voracious Ammunition. That's a saucy one because they have 4 shooting weapons technically because it's 2 pairs of weapons, and each, like in the codex specifically, each Devourer puts out 6 shots, but he has 4 Devourers. And at the end of the shooting phase, any unit that I shot at and successfully, I think it's killed a model, not caused a wound to, I can, at the end of the shooting phase, make them take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that's always fun. Besides that, there is 6 Hive Guard in that detachment, Impaler Cannon, so indirect fire, they're fun. There's an Exocrine, 36-inch range, he's fun. He has the other adaptation, Dermic Symbiosis, which gives him a 5-up invulnerable save and double his wounds for the sake of degradation. And besides that, there's only Rippers in that detachment. And last but not least, there is a Gene Stealer Cult detachment that is Bladed Cogs, so they get +1 to their invulnerable saves. With that, there is a 5-man unit of Alkalite Hybrids. They're kind of a weird thing in my list because, so 3 of them have the D6 shot flamers, not that it super matters, and 2 of them have rock saws. They're very expensive for a very squishy unit that won't do much against most enemies. But they kind of serve to be very effective guard for the Hive Guard, because if you send something, to come swing at them, these little Alkalite Hybrids will come and swing right back at whatever you have back there, and they hit pretty damn hard for a 5-man unit. There is also the Locust. He's just, because I wanted him, when he heroically intervenes, or when he charges, or is charged, his weapon does 2 damage instead. Normally it's only 1 damage. He can heroic, you have to be within 3 of him, but he can heroic 6 inches, and he can actually move towards any character. It doesn't have to be the closest model. I can literally, if there is a character within range, just ignore the normal rules for heroic intervention with him.
Yeah, that little guy's unassuming, but a badass.
He is unassuming. He's actually not shabby. He hits on 2s, he gets quite a few attacks, and he has a bonus tail attack. And then there's the Abominant, who's the big beefy character in this. He has a relic for a 4-up invuln. I actually spent 1 CP to get the relic. And the relic gives him a 4-up, but because of his cult, he has a 3-up invulnerable save. He reduces all damage taken by 1, regens D3 wounds at the start of every one of my turns, and he also has a 5-up feel no pain just innately. He hits like a Mack truck. When he hits, he only hits on 3s, and his weapon is his actual weapon, because I could always choose to hit with his Rending Claws, is -1 to the hit. But his close combat weapon is D6 damage with a minimum of 3 damage, swinging at like strength 12.
Yeah. Ain't nobody want that.
Yeah, I've seen him, take down mini knights like it was a joke, but once again, he's hitting on 4s in most situations. Also, he gives himself an aura to where 6s are, they count as 2 hits instead.
Yeah, that's going to be some business right there.
The other Hive fleet for the shooty Tyranids is Kronos, so if I don't move, or if I count as not having moved, I reroll once to hit in my shooting phase, not Overwatch.
Okay.
That is everything, though, I believe.
All right, cool. For our friends at home, excuse me, I was tinkering with all kinds of shit while you were breaking that down there, Chris, but I think we're good to go.
Did you check that Ragnar thing?
Yes, I did, and it is definitely just for him. It says, it says for when this model, needs to do that. When this model uses shock assault, not that like it gives all space wolves within 6,
Interesting. I feel like I remember reading that data sheet differently.
I thought that it was like all of a sudden I thought it was like we had flawless hosts like Slanesh style, but it is not that crazy. Okay, so friends at home, I appreciate you giving us heads up when we have issues or whatever. Let me know if the music is too loud for us for where we got Chris's volume at and shit. I don't know.
As a heads up, just in case it comes up during the stream, Tennessee is supposed to be getting hit by a really nasty storm tonight. So if for whatever reason you guys lose me, that's why. I haven't died, I promise. My area is not in the eye of the storm, so I don't think I should lose power or anything, but just in case.
Okay, cool. And then for people to familiarize, our dice camera is down in the bottom right there, so you should be able to see that. Make sure my audio is still kicking. Cool. I feel like my mic might be a little quiet right now, but I don't know why I'm tripping on it. Let's get into the action, Chris. Let's see how it goes.
Turn 1, Space Wolves.
Yeah, no C's for you, sir. All right, so I'm at 12 command points. The only one that I spent was for the dudes, the Wolfen to go into outflank. We're gonna start off at the beginning of the battle round by doing our litanies. The first litany we're gonna do is the 5+ Feel No Pain litany. And it goes off, so we will have that. And then the other fellow is going to do the +2 to charge litany. And hope we get it. And we fail it, we're gonna use a command point right away, go to 11, and we still fail it. Yeah, so no +2 charge litany on the first turn here. All right, so we're in the Devastator Doctrine, not by choice, but because we have to be. And we are going to begin to move now. So let's go ahead and have Ragnar advance. He's gonna get a 5, so he's gonna go 11 inches. He's gonna go tap that objective. Okay. Goal is to leave a Thunderwolf Cav base to be able to go around him still. We're gonna go ahead and take the... Let's take the Wolf Priest with the 5-up Feel No Pain aura, and he's going to advance now. He's gonna get a 6, so that's everything you could want for that guy. So Wolf Priest, I actually don't want to over move him is the goal now. So that is the one with the Wolfenstone as well. Okay, so we can't advance and charge or anything, so I don't think there's really gonna, but the only thing we got a chance of is Blood Claws. So we're gonna move in a way thinking about the Blood Claws. We do need to get Recon as well, as a thought I just had in my mind. This is the Feel No Pain Cat. We're gonna go as centrally as we can. So we got 18 inches to fuck with. Here's 12 right to the rock. On the right guy? Yeah, there's 12 right to the rock, so I can go 6 inches either way.
They're fast.
I think I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, you fool.
Can you... I need that marker here. Here we go. 6. Thank you. I just need to figure out where your where the max is. I'm gonna be able to go anyways as far as charging in on these guys. There's 9. All right, so that's where I'm gonna be able to charge from. So I need to be able to aura those guys. There we go.
I'm gonna flip this table so hard, George.
Don't do it, dude. Don't flip it. All right, so there's our Wolf Priest. This guy, his litany did not go off, and he is our Warlord helping no one right now. We're not gonna even care about him yet. We're gonna go ahead and advance the Blood Cause, the Thunderwolf Cav here on the left. They're gonna get a 5, so they're going 15 inches. So gotta leave room for these drop pods.
Some of these fast W's.
It's 15. Okay. And your zone thropes have fly. Are they really looking to engage? They'll engage something just to tie it up, Chris, but not really to kill it. Tell me about their offense a little bit.
Their close combat is horrible. Like,
right. That's not what they want to do.
I mean, they're pretty survivable, so like they're not super afraid to be in close combat.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's more they're good blockers because they can fly specifically, so I can basically just, it lets me opportunely position my smites, which are 24 inches, mind you, with them. And also, as long as I have at least 4 of them in a unit, my smites do more than D3 damage. If I have 4 to 5, it is D3 plus D3, and if it's 6, which is not relevant, it would be D3 plus 3.
Okay. But now 9-inch cheese sticks, friends, for the drop pods that could come in right now. I got to make sure not to take up their space with these Thunderwolf Cav here. Okay. That's all reasonable and good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shooting that's going to come at us here. We definitely want to avoid being shot from that direction. I'm just going to scoot over a little bit. I was assuming not giving myself cover from this piece here, Chris.
Okay. I would have assumed as long as all of the bases are touching a wall, they would have cover.
Is it, you wanted to play it that way? Because I can set it up that way. Your call.
I would assume they do get cover as long as they're all touching. But however you feel like, man.
That works for me. I will play it that way.
That does force you to move them around a little bit, but
I'll flip this table, Chris.
Oh my god, I can't undo it.
You're talking about shooting me and shit. I'll fucking flip this thing.
I'll throw barrels at your Marines.
Do I want? I don't want that guy to be seen.
I will go Donkey Kong all over.
Take that, you fiend.
I gotta be honest, when you first mentioned the drop pods, like coming in turn 1, I had actually not played against drop pods in so long that I forgot they can do that.
We're gonna have Canis Wolfborn advance. Probably doesn't need much. 13 inches. Yeah, just gonna go hit right here.
The Canis Wolfborn?
That's him. We're gonna go ahead and advance now this unit here. Let's go ahead and advance Murderfang here. He's gonna go try to get his first Born for Greatness. He gets a 5, so he's going, 8 to 13 inches? So he will get his first Born for Greatness this turn by scoring this objective.
What a monster.
We're gonna go right. I want to tip it as much as I can. There we go.
Just the tip.
I'm trying to have this Thunderwolf Cav be able to go around him, basically.
And he is over 9 wounds, correct?
He is 8 wounds.
He's 8 wounds. Okay, okay.
Yep, so now we're going to advance this Thunderwolf Cav. They only get a 1. We don't love it, but we probably don't need more than that right now. Let's double check what that does for us. 11. It's pretty shitty, but it's all right. Yeah, we're gonna save that CP. I think there's a lot of cool things to do with our CP, you know. Kind of want to see what it can do. All right, so here is 11 inches. Eleven. 11.
Very aggressive of you, George.
Invulns. But hey, I'm really, what I need right now is 5 of Feel No Pain. Where is that guy? That is this Wolf Priest with his jump pack. Did I even do this right? I did. Okay. Yeah, I gotta give it 5 of Feel No Pain. That's my only hope. Okay, so this cat right here, the Warlord, he's gonna advance. He's gonna get a 1, so he's going 13 inches. Just gonna jump into the mix. Come on, buddy. What are you, locked up there? You are. Let's go. 13 inches. You could get set up to heroic somewhere. Yeah, why not? Why not? All right, cool. They're all happy. These guys all can't be seen over here. So you have 30. Where's your Hive Guard at again? Way over there. 30.
My back right corner.
Yeah, they're like 36 inches.
Correct.
So I'm pretty substantially far away from them to worry about them shooting me.
Just as a heads up, against
Yeah.
Hive Guard, granted, it's not something that a Tyranid player would like to do, I could onslaught them, so they could move 6, and then I could count them as shooting as without the heavy penalty.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
42.
maximize my range from him a little bit then. So I optimized it how I'd like. So I'm avoiding being shot at there, line of sight wise, and I've got a little bit of extra distance away from your hive guards. So that's cool. Everybody's advanced. I think we're ready for the end of the movement phase shenanigans here, Chris.
Okay, psychic phase.
I don't have any.
Oh, well, that's sad for you.
I have a stratagem that can deny 1 power from a Space Wolf character.
That sounds like shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm here to fight, dude. I'm here to stack as many stacks of things as I can and see how many dice I get to roll. Okay, so I need to be 9 inches away. I got some 9-inch cheat sticks over here. Main deal is I'm trying to have it so my units drop out in front of you. I do not have +2 to charge. Do the zone thropes have guns? Not really, right? They just do the mine shit?
Just brain bugs.
Okay. And I could potentially make it to some Hive Guard this turn.
You could, and that probably means I'm getting some characters in combat, but
Okay.
could be worth it.
Interesting. I see some shit. All right, so we're gonna put this guy right here. The intention is I'm gonna put out 5 claws right here and 5 claws right here, and some of them are gonna charge this way and some of them are gonna charge that way, kind of thing.
Sounds good to me.
So there's that fucker. Well, I'll just go ahead and put the other pod down real quick. Well, I guess this all happens at once, because technically at this point you would then, like, if you had like 4 warning or any type of thing, you would say it now and then these guys would get out, I think.
I'm not sure how that works because I am not a filthy Eldar player.
Yeah, I've seen some shenanigans where it matters. Fun to talk about out loud. Okay, let's see how this goes. Our friends at home are getting to see the shenanigans of Tabletop Simulator and playing 40K. You're seeing it's not going terribly bad here. I'm getting models out of a drop pod pretty naturally.
Your 1 blood claw, these 2 guys by the corner of the drop pod are a little close to the abominant, but honestly, they're pretty much there.
Cool, I can just scoot them over here, if you like. Is that better? Yeah.
See, I'm trying to move that cheat stick. I'm still not really great at mastering this TTS technology.
I gotcha. I think that's pretty decent right there.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. I can do a little bit of a scootsy.
Drop pods can hold more than 1 unit?
Yeah. That's just 8th edition, right? Okay, I'm gonna actually lock that drop pod so it doesn't move at all, because it's not going to. That's probably smart. And then now, and you can lock with L, Chris, if you didn't remember.
I did not.
Yeah. It's also when you right click, it's in the toggle options. So 9 inches away here.
Oh, he got upside down.
Okay, he needs to move over. Again, just scooting the drop pod appropriately, because obviously we could do this in real life, but it's hard in here.
Yep.
Oh my God, I should have locked it. Okay. There he is. All right, that's gonna be close enough. I thought everything was going smooth, and then it got a little bit of a pain in the ass there. And L, okay. So now, let's put another drop pod down, and it's gonna come in on this other side here. And it exists somewhere on this map already. Where the fuck is it? There it is.
You have it right here?
Yeah. Hiya. Okay, drop pod, and there's 9 inches. We want to sit on this objective. We're gonna go like I don't even think I can, or I'd have to be all up in here, huh? The main thing that I'm scared about this situation is that it's gonna leave that wolf priest just out in the open if I don't get up in there a little bit more. But I'd love to just sit on this objective with this drop pod and be a pain in the ass.
Would not be the worst strategy in the world.
I'm just gonna say fuck it. Yeah, okay, so there's that guy, and then now we're gonna drop some guys. Where'd they go? There they are. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So, you guys come forth. And that X screen has a good amount of shots. We're gonna go like this. I wish I had my +2 to charge, man. Wouldn't that be pretty cool right now?
For one of us.
Yeah, and it would feel pretty neat. It'd be definitely something I wouldn't have had before. Okay, so goal here, Chris, is Bloodclaw doesn't get this unit isn't seen by the Exocrine.
Okay.
All right, but is getting that 9-inch. Let me see if I can actually really do this. I think I'm pretty close to being able to do it, but maybe not perfect in execution. Okay, so I have this, okay, I see it from this top down. There's this like wall right here that I can have a guy inside about right there and not be seen. Okay, groovy. You know we got there, Chris. All right, cool. Teamwork makes the dream work. These cats are going over here. They're gonna hope for the best in life. They deserve everything.
Oh,
Oh no.
the bases are magnetized.
Yeah, exactly. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, Mama said. And we're gonna call that a fuck it. That's good enough, I think. Looks pretty good, right? That was high pitch. How about that? That's decent enough.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Glad you agree. We are done deep striking. We're done with the psychic shit, and we're ready to shoot. So we got these Bloodclaw pistols here, just begging to be rocking. I feel like is that a bomb in it? A choice for some of these? A couple of them. Huh?
Let's see.
Maybe these two?
Is 10.2 right there, it looks like. Let's see, hold on. Measuring. Also, the Hive Guard might be closer, in which case he is a character.
Yeah, all right, screw it. We just won't even think about it. Let's just go into the Sapper unit here and make sure. Cool, so the unit right here, this unit of 5, they're all shooting into the Sapper zone thropes.
Sounds good to me.
So 5 pistols that are 3s to hit, I think.
Everyone hits.
Yeah, there's no way these are 4s to shoot, huh?
You have -1 to hit right now in the shooting phase because of Malindrip.
And my ballistic skill is a 4+ as well.
Oh, really? So you're hitting on 5.
Yep. So I need 5, so I only get 2 hits. And 1 wound.
4. All right, so I got to make a 3-up invuln followed by a 6-up feel no pain if I need it.
He'll never do that. Oh. Okay, moving on. All right, these 5 cats here. I can just barely see the locust, but he's not the closest.
Correct.
So checking 12. All right, just 2 pop shots on 5-ups.
Cool.
Yep, 2 pop shots, 5-ups. 1 hit, no wound. Moving on. I guess these drop pods have like storm bolters on them.
They've got something usually.
I got a thing right here. I'm gonna assume they don't have the Deathwind launcher. I didn't pay for that. So rapid fire 2, I'm probably within 12, so I would get 4 shots. So we're going to hit the zone thrope unit. I get 2. Yep, 5s. 2 wounds, no AP.
I failed both, but
Take
6 up
that.
feel no pain.
Yeah, dice in the bottom right there, guys. Take that.
All right. One is at 1 wound. Let's see. What's a good way to mark that? I guess I'll just mark this.
Oh, I just put it in I just right click on his name and just put it right there in his name. Like, you know,
Yep.
yeah, like 3-3 or 1-3, whatever. Okay, so now we're done with the shooting right there. We're gonna go to the other drop pod, and it's gonna shoot into your other zone thropes over here. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot these zone thropes, not the sappers.
Cool. They are also -1.
Okay, 5s, 1 hit, and 4, nothing. Okay, moving on. Now we're gonna shoot these pistols. 5 shots into those zone thropes. The other unit can't see anybody. Looking for 5s here because of -1. No hits. Thanks for that like, Ryan Clancy. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go in the shooting. Murderfang advanced. Everybody else has grenades. Out of range. We're groovy. All right, so we're going to go to the charges now. I'm going to take these 5 blood claws over here on the left side, and they're going to attempt to charge the zone thropes here. And I'm not going to charge your hive guard because they don't need line of sight to shoot, and they could overwatch me still, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we're just gonna charge these zone thropes here. The sappers.
I ain't got no guns.
Yo, shit, son. All right, so blood claws. I don't think Ragnar is not within 6,
Nope.
so there's no re-rolling charges there. I don't think I have really any benefits here. I probably could have set up something better. Here we go. Can I make it? Need a fat 9 natural. I don't with a 4. No natural re-roll.
That's the thing, because that's like the worst roll you can get, literally, like for CP rerolls and whatnot.
Well, I would re-roll both these dice, wouldn't I?
Well,
Oh,
if you,
no, a CP re-roll is just 1 dice. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. We're going to take this other unit of 5 here, and it's going to charge those zone thropes, the Abominate, and we're going to go ahead and attempt to... We're not going to charge the Hive Guard. We're going to pile into him if we can. All right, so here we go into the guys without guns. Fat 9. We're going to use a CP on the 1 there.
it drops down to 9 CP or 10?
10. All right, Big Money Hustler. We get a fat 9. So we're going to shut the Hive Guard off on turn 1 with the pile-in likely. Well, you're going to end up just Abominate killing me here.
It's possible.
Yeah, the Abominate should definitely kill me. Now, luckily, I might be able to go all in on him and actually fucking hurt him pretty bad here. We're going to have to try. The cool thing is if I kill him, I'll get a CP, thanks to the new 0 CP stratagem that we have. I think I'm gonna have to ignore the Hive Guard for now. It's gonna be a consolidate or nothing kind of thing.
You
All right.
monster.
There's these fools. Good enough. Okay, so there's that charge. We're moving on to the other side of the board. We're gonna have the 9 guys that you can't see with the Exocrine, and we're gonna charge the zone thropes in the Exocrine.
Okay.
All right, and also here we're gonna have no benefits to this as far as re-rolling charges. Yeah, it's Ragnar or nothing for re-roll charges right now. We have no litanies to help us out. So need a fat 9. And we get a 10, baby. Not good for you.
I think you'll find they're going to die much faster in my phase than you realize.
Well, it feels good. Let me just make clear, Chris, that this feels nice. Making charges. Not making charges never feels good, okay?
That would have been very bad for you.
Not making the charge?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have felt like dog shit. That feels kind of cool. All right, so it also helps my Wolf Priest out a little bit. So we're actually gonna spread out a little bit. Like so. Okay, we're now gonna go ahead and charge the other blood claws into the zone thropes, and we'll go ahead and include the X-Screen as well. All right, so we need another fat 9, unlikely. I roll a 7, that was pretty close, 1 to 6. Not happening though, no Ragnar action, no. Okay, so they're failing their charge, that is what it is. The Wolf Priest, he advanced there, so he can't charge himself. We are pretty much ready to go here. So you have the ability to override. You have right now. You can heroic intervene, even though your Abominate's in range of combat. He still has the heroic intervention option right now.
That's true. I mean, I guess I'll heroic intervene. It's not gonna make a big difference, but
cool. So just taking a small scoot there.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pile in. We're gonna start with this unit against the Abominate, and we're gonna go ahead and bring the Hive Guard in with this pile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know where that guy is. There he is. Cool. We are gonna keep the. We'd like to keep the zone throw out. I know this is where it's kind of questionable right here, but just work with me on that one. We're gonna use this as a 1-inch gap.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Sounds good.
I don't see much reason to bring them into combat right now, especially because they can just fall back with fly. It's just free attacks for you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just try to murk this character, and here we go. So everybody's fighting you. We're gonna get +1 for the pack leader. There's really nothing to benefit us besides Shock Assault, our standard Berserker power, our +1 natural, +1 for Berserk, +1 for Shock Assault, +1 for Chainsword. So 4 attacks apiece. There's 5 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then +1 for the pack leader. So we're looking for 2s to hit because we're Space Wolves, and we don't have any rerolls right now. And then we're gonna be tough. We're 5s to wound right now, I believe.
Toughness 5.
There was probably a reroll wound strat. Give me 1 second, Chris. I'll just roll that shit. All right, you got. I'll put this aside while I check. But,
is that the hit wound or the wound?
That was the wound roll. I was looking for 5s.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know my strats in my life. But go ahead and just see what kind of saves you make there.
3 up invuln.
3 fails.
I failed 3 and 3 5-up feel no pains.
Okay.
I make 2 of them. I take 1 damage.
Yeah, I think it's mainly my Thunderwolf Cav that I have the most throw the extra nasty shit on there. +1 to wound right there would have been pretty cool, but does he count as a monster?
No.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So anyways, that happened, and you just took a couple saves, or a couple wounds, one wound only. Do you want to override combat?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and fight this putz over here. Zone Thropes or Exocrine, 12 wounds. You have a fallback and shoot strat, right?
Not fall back and shoot. I could move and I can move and count as having stand still. I don't have a shoot stratagem if I fall back though.
Okay, so if I don't die here, you're going to end up not being able to shoot him, right?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. So we're gonna put all of our attacks into him. Just cause. I swear to God, there's some sort of stratagem to use right now. Savage Furies, not now. Thunderwolf Cab, not now. Blood Claws. Touch of the Wild, no. 1 CP for a character to reroll all wounds. No, not yet. Okay, here we go. So it's 4 attacks per guy, no different on our modifications here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw the pack leader in there. Looking for 2s to hit.
And this is going at what, the zone throps or the...
They're going after the Exocrine.
Okay.
Yep, so we're looking for 5s to wound here.
All right, toughness 8.
Strength 4, so I need 6s?
Yep.
Damn. 3.
All right, 5 up. Well, actually, what's your AP?
That was worthless. I didn't even realize he was T8. What? AP nothing.
All right, so 3 up armor. Failed 1, so I'm down to 11 wounds.
Yeah, that would have been a lot more saves against Zone Thropes.
Oh, I didn't mean to move him.
No worries. Gotcha.
Trying to read.
Okay, so I'm done fighting with my piss ants there. They didn't do much.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the Abominant first. I'm trying to think here. Because I do have a stratagem I could use to make them fight, make him fight even harder. I think I'm going to use my Rending Claws. So it's 3 attacks, plus he has his Familiar Claws. And your Imperium, but you're not at mech.
You're just gonna pick up all my guys, aren't you, Chris? You got all these mortal wounds. You're about to be like, haha, take this, George. Pick up all your models. Mahaha. Right?
I don't think so.
Is that what you're about to do?
I don't think so, but it's possible.
You better not make me pick up all my models, Chris.
All right, so I'm going to do. I'm not going to use my Power Hammer because your guys only have 1 wound each, and I don't like the -1 to hit. The green dice will be my regular Rending Claws. The black dice will be my Familiar Claws. I'm going to go down to 9 command points, and use Overthrow the Oppressors on the Abominant, which against Imperium, it's not so. 2 rules in play here. He's giving himself 6s to hit, count as 2 hits, and the stratagem is making it so 5s or better, I get an extra roll to hit.
Okay.
All right. So the 1s don't matter. The 3 still goes through. And then the 6s so count as a... Well, first of all, I'll get 1 black dice because these automatically count as 2 hits. And then a... what's it called? A 5 or more gives me an extra roll to hit. So I'll just go ahead and roll these 2. Looking for 3s. They don't get any further bonus though. All right. So the black dice are Rending Claws. The green dice are Familiar Claws. The black dice are worse for you. And this is strength. Well, the black dice are strength 6. The green dice are strength 4. All right. So you've got 3 at -1 only.
4s. 1 save. 2 die?
2 die.
Part of me is like, no, definitely not. Okay, cool. 2 die. They're gone.
All right, and they're from the back. I'm going to pile in the Hive Guard, of course, to get as many attacks as I can.
Yep.
Because I could actually, for 3 CP, fight twice with a Tyranid unit.
Yeah, I could fight twice as well. That's why I thought about CP rerolling a save there to try to get more guys to fight. So I really would love to kill that Abominant.
I don't see that happening, but, you know, crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hive Guard, they're not super good in combat, but, you know, honestly...
Yeah, 3 up, 5 up, that's not easy. Plus 5 is the wound, come on now.
So what are we seeing, 3 in combat, or do you think 4?
You can definitely have 4.
All right, so that's going to be 8 attacks all day. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. Hitting on 4s. A little better than average. And strength 4. Better than average. No AP.
1 dies. Alright.
And let's go over to these zone tropes. Let's pile these guys in. They're gonna pile in, and pile in, and pile in. I think only 2 are gonna get in.
You can have 3 if you want to jump my base.
Sure. I suppose. So 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, and fails to win.
Okay. Do you want to fight? Oh, X-Screen.
Exocrine is the one that I'm happy to do because he actually is kind of beefy. He's going to be in close combat, -1, flat 2 damage. But he's got how many attacks? Just 3. So 3. Everybody hits though.
Okay.
Strength high. 2s, I don't believe. I'm strength 7. So 2 neg-1s.
Save 1. Lose 1. Not bad for me.
I can't fight again with the Abominant, unfortunately. And let's see, how many Blood Claws do you have left here? 2? I'm not sure that's worth my time. It might be, though.
I mean, I'm shutting off a lot of shooting with those.
You are, but my Psychic Phase is going to be devastating for you, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since I can...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I set up for myself was the 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
But the thing that's dumb is that he's out in the open to die. Like, this is my first time moving this army, let alone be in Tabletop Simulator, but I'm so not happy with him being right there.
Oh, he's going to die first.
Yeah. Not a good situation there for your old George. But it's okay. We got Wolfen in reserve, and who knows what's going to happen, Chris.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not going to fight again. I'm at 9 CP.
Okay. You're at 9, I'm at 10. We're all good here. Oh yeah, and I'm not going to fight again either. So yeah, we're going to go into your turn 1. I didn't get any kills for the round, unfortunately. Over here, if I roll a 6, then I'm going to do Thou Shalt Know No Fear. I don't, so that unit's fine from leadership. Yeah, and I don't get a kill, but I do get a score. And the bonus point, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives, so I do get the bonus point.
The Abominant at the start of my turn will heal back to full wounds, because he gains D3 every one of my turns.
So are you going to mark our scores there for us, Chris? Like, I'm doing it digitally, but just so you have another trail for us.
So you got no kill.
No kill, but I got score, and then I got a bonus.
Hold and bonus.
And then my secondary-wise, I did not get a Gangbuster yet.
Correct.
Recon, do I need to care about that?
I think you got... Can you score Recon turn 1? I think you can. Yes, I think.
I'm not sure. I'll double check, but I got it right here. I'm going to look.
I'll mark you 1 for it. I'm pretty sure you can. I think it's you can't score 2 on turn 1.
Starting turn 2, if you have 2 units in every table quarter, you earn 2 points. Okay. Yeah, so turn 1, I do get 1 point. Turn 2, I could get 2 points if I have 2 units in every quarter. And then besides Recon and Gangbusters, it was... I do get a... for Glory.
Oh, yep.
Born for Glory. Scoring an objective outside of my deployment zone.
Indeed.
So I got 2 secondaries and 1 primary point so far, 3 to 0 going into your turn 1.
All right. Cool. So for movement, I will go ahead and fall back the Exocrine.
Okay.
Let's see. The Abominant, he's happy in combat. You're not tri-pointing my Hive Guard, so they'll probably fall back, honestly. You're really not going to be able to happily get at them.
Like I feel like you have a wink on your eye and like a glint in your eye and a wink up your sleeve. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you're being mysterious because I feel good. Like I'm celebrating inside that I had my 2 cheap little 5-man squads shut off the Exocrine and the Hive Guard. Those guys are way more expensive than my 5-man, you know. So like I'm kind of patting myself on the back, but then your confidence in your psychic and mortal wound output is making me extremely nervous, right? And the mistake on my Wolf Priest here coming out into the open. So
what you've done is certainly good for you. I don't mean to water that down by any stretch of the imagination.
It's okay if you want to. I'm just saying I'm feeling good, but you're still making me concerned with your good mental attitude. So maybe that's just a lesson to folks at home to play with confidence, even if you are on your back foot. Maybe Chris is bullshitting me right now. That's what or Maybe I'm just
Well,
I'm just scared. I'm just really scared.
Do you mind rolling me an advance roll real quick?
Sure. You get a 5.
Cool. That's what I was hoping for, roughly.
You're welcome. And you're welcome. And you're welcome.
Let's play such that I'm here. I'm trying to stay. You're can your blood clots heroic?
I can spend stratagem to heroic with anything.
That's cool.
It's a 6-inch heroic, by the way.
I'm still gonna adjust movement here because I want to be closer to your character here than anyone else, but I had plenty of movement because I didn't actually move my force.
Yeah, counter charge, 1 CP. Oh yeah, I got to think about transhuman physiology too. I probably could have put my woofing on the table and just rocked that.
Probably wouldn't be the worst move.
I really want to, I feel like that litany of that +2 charge is going to get me, slam these guys home, whatever the case. I just got to get it off.
Checking here, I'm about 7 from you here. I definitely want to be closer to the character here than these boys. Got to move him a little bit then. Definitely have the movement to do so. All right, these guys I'm gonna fall back with because I can and it's easy.
Okay.
I can roll in advance for them just so I can see how far. Actually, I can't. I'm falling backwards, right?
Yep.
2, 3. Can't get on that objective. That's sad. Could be on this one though. And that's not the worst move in the world. Stand up, buddy. Stand up. You coward.
I can definitely assist. You just want them right here, right? There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all in that right click action. But then also just hovering them where you want and hitting L to just lock them in place will take care of it too.
You might actually have to be off that objective, unfortunately, which might get you score more.
Ooh. For being in the lead army, I was able to get on a lot of objectives.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to move these guys completely differently. I know I've been... Let's just basically move minimally back.
There's that lack of confidence that makes me feel excited. I smell fear. Ow! Chris is just shaking his head like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm sitting here like, damn it, Zoanthrope, stop falling over. You
Well, I live in my own little fantasy drama of what's actually happening.
I mean, I guess I could just move the Hive Tyrant, but I really don't want to use him for that. I mean, it seems like a waste. All right, I'm gonna roll another advance for these Rippers.
Okay.
Boom. They go 5 plus 1, 2, so they can go pretty far.
This is kind of poorly written in here on the Born for Greatness. It just says heroically intervene into an enemy unit. Into an enemy unit, does that mean I need to get within an inch, or just that I have to activate the heroic intervention? You know what I mean?
I believe you just have to activate the heroic intervention.
Okay.
That is my belief.
Yeah, it's not written clearly enough to be able to say, honestly. What does it mean to intervene into an enemy unit? I guess if you just move at all, you've intervened. But I don't know. Yeah, it's they could write it better.
Oh, actually, do you mind rolling me another advance?
Sure. You got a 3.
Cool. Yeah, actually, I probably didn't even need that roll, but it doesn't hurt to have it since Zoanthropes literally don't need to do anything. Like, they literally with no guns or anything. You could heroic me.
Yeah, you could just give me free fights, though. I mean, I will happily heroic you anywhere I can. That is basically your new thought process against the new Space Wolves, is we didn't have this before, so now you're always concerned about countercharge. Any of my units could, for 1 CP, heroic intervene into you.
Okay,
at 6 inches. At 6 inches.
Dude, stupid grab tool. I keep hitting tab too early and like canceling myself.
Yeah, I'm loving the new book. It's amazing how many new things we can do with a few pages.
All right, let's see. The Malanthrop, he's gonna come over here and help finish off this thing because, well, let's see. He moves 5. I'm not gonna move him yet. Do the Rippers first because they could actually do things. And they're OBSEC. They can get on that objective just by a hair. Come on, buddy. All right. I'm actually not worried about that specifically. Let's see, this guy's gonna move up to 9. Put him here. The Malanthrop, he can move, he has fly. Oh, I can use him in the charge phase, can't I? That's cool. So much of my army has fly. Alright. These Alkalit hybrids are going to move. Let's see. I can do this better. I apologize to our audience for talking out loud, but
I think it'd be way better than silence, dude. You should probably narrate what you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Let's see, these Rippers are going to, they're going to move forwards. Do you mind rolling me in advance real quick?
Now that you can apologize for, you son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. You got a 4.
4?
Yep.
Excellent. I'm going to do this number. Boom. They're not really doing anything significant. I will get kill more, but I think you're going to get score more this turn, which I don't super like on the score more. Is it worth it to just get on this objective? And let's see. Hold on. Let me turn. Oh, actually, no. I can see them for sure. This is a big model. And I have an absurd amount of movement.
Who are you wanting to look at?
The Blood Claws right here.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to see anything because like it's a waste to not shoot him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be a waste, Chris. Don't do that.
And to be on the objective means that you might not get score more. Probably still get score more, but it's fine. All right, so everyone has moved? Question mark. Yes. Going into the psychic phase. Let's do the Neurothrop first. As much as I hate to do him first. How many wounds does Wolf Priest have?
I believe 5. I don't
see on his whatchamacallit.
I don't see it either. I think I'm gonna have to check that for you, Chris. He has 5 wounds.
Okay. We
are currently rocking a 5-up Feel No Pain as well.
So I can cast an additional power with this Neurothrop because of his relic, but I'm going to go ahead and cast Catalyst first.
Okay.
On the group of Zonethropes immediately in front of Murderfang. They normally have a 6-up Feel No Pain. They'll have a 5-up now.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I thought I got it.
Or you can do that.
Nice bucket thing.
There you go. Perils!
We
love it.
So I get it off, and I will take D3, but
Perfect.
I do have a Feel No Pain against it.
Okay.
I could just spend a CP and go down to 8 and not Perils, probably. Is it worth it, though? Just take the D3. Taking 2. Alright,
Okay.
2 6-up Feel No Pains. Make 1, so I take 1.
Okay.
But I do get off Catalyst, so they have a Feel No Pain.
Yep, 5 up.
Let me go ahead and rename this Neurothrop.
I was gonna name it, I just didn't know which one you wanted. There you go, I see it. Yep.
Now he's going to smite your Wolf Priest.
Okay.
Alright, that's an 8. I get a +1 for it. I could CP reroll this on the 2 because Super Smite is awesome. I'm going to go down to 8 and reroll the 2.
Okay.
So that is a Super Smite.
Congratulations, I hope you roll 1.
Oh, that's right, because I already used my CP. Very
Yep.
nice.
3, I'll
Three.
take it. All right, he's down 3 5-ups here.
Yep.
Big money. No good. All right, so he's down to 2 wounds left.
Okay. I didn't want to have to use my zone thrope unit to kill him, but I guess I'll have to. They're gonna smite.
Haha,
That is
nice
gonna
try.
roll.
You want me to throw him in there or what?
I promise I can do it.
There you go.
Also super smite.
That sucks.
So that's actually going to be D6 plus D3 against him.
All right, so rocket. I can't do nothing about it.
The D6 is a number.
3.
The D6 is 3 plus
2.
2. So he takes 5.
All right, so here's 3 saves. All right, he's dead. Well, I'm sad. All right.
All right. That makes me happy.
Yep.
I did not place these zone throps intelligently, if I'm honest. That's a big mistake on my part. All right. The Flying Hive Tyrant, I believe he has Psychic Shriek. Yeah, he does. Psychic Scream. So he's going to smite. So I've cast 2 smites so far. He's my 3rd. Actually, you know what? Let's not do him first. Let's do the zone throps first. I think I'm closer to this unit of Blood Claws. I could be wrong. If I can choose a Thunderwolf Cab, I prefer them. That's like 3. Yeah, that's 2.5. That's just a bad placement on my part. Guess I'm going with the Blood Claws. Let's see. Well, could do the Hive Tyrant first if he's closer to them. That's 7-4.
Yeah. Or I don't know what you were trying to do, but yeah.
Well,
It looks like the Blood Claws are closer to the Hive Tyrant.
Yeah, that's the issue I'm having. I shouldn't have placed them like that, but that's my fault. Zone throps are going first. All right, so I get to reroll ones innately. Oh no, I don't actually, because I'm not near the Neurothrope.
And you don't have CP.
Correct. Well, I do have CP. I don't have a reroll though.
Yep.
So I will take D3, just 2, and I have a 6 that feel no pain. One of them only has 1 wound left though. All right, so 1 dies, which is this fella, and one of them will also lose a wound.
Okay.
2 dash, let's see. I swear I can type. Literally haven't had a PC I've worked on for so long I forgot how to keyboard. All right. The Hive Tyrant here is going to. He's going to Symbio Storm himself first. So let's see. Looking for a 6 or better. I swear I can hit this dice roller. No, I can't. I get it on 11.
Okay.
I wish it was a smite.
Yeah.
But all right, now I'm going to smite, I guess. Yeah.
Wow.
That's an 8, and that is my. Let's see. I cast 1, 2, 3. That's my 4th smite. So first one doesn't get a penalty. I needed an 8.
So you're good, right?
Yep.
How many? You still got more casters floating around?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
So D3. Gonna be just 1.
On these Blood Claws.
Whoever's closer. I think it's the
Yeah.
Blood Claws.
Okay. Blood Claw out of here.
All right. This unit is on throw.
Oh shit! It would have been these Blood Claws in combat over here.
Oh, you're right.
All right, go ahead.
That's a shame. Now I really wish that I had not failed this power over here with these zone throps. That really is a shame, because then I could have. Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't. I fell the high guard back, so it doesn't matter. But I digress. This Hive Tyrant over here, he's going to Psychic Shriek.
Yep.
It's going to be the Blood Claws that I just fell back from next to the Exocrine.
Yep.
I get it on 8.
Is there any more powers on this side of the board? These zone thropes have already gone, or?
I don't think I have any power. Well, on that side, the ones that are right next to Blood Claws have not gone yet.
Okay, I'll keep holding
The
it.
ones in front of the exit
I'm just trying to. At one point, I want to use my talismanic shield. I'm waiting for you to do a low roll so I can try to deny it and get Born for Greatness.
Okay.
But cool. So go ahead. Do one.
Just one mortal to them.
Yep. All right. Gone.
I'm gonna try to smite. Now I need a 9.
No.
Nothing. And now the zone thropes there. I'm not within a range of the neurothrope, sadly.
Damn.
It's a 10. That's what they needed.
All right.
That is my last smite, I believe.
Cool. I'm not gonna try to deny it.
All right, so it's going to be 2d3. And it's going to be double ones.
That sucks. All right.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's not what I'm talking is bullshit. You pulled the wrong models, George. You jerk.
Oh, I take your shooting phase away? Nah, you can still see me from your wing.
Oh, yeah, I'm tall. That's right.
You're good.
Yeah, I think that's my psychic phase. That was super underwhelming.
Wasn't so bad for me, for sure. Cool.
Let's see. I'm going to shoot that Hive Tyrant at that one model, I guess. Whee!
This
All
is,
right.
Who?
The Hive Tyrant with the wings.
Oh, okay, right.
Let's see. Pulling and pulling. Strength 6, toughness 4. All right. So
Breeze.
that many.
He's dead.
All right.
So that's a kill. There's you got 2 kills now, so you got kill more already, no matter what.
Just one was kill more already.
Yeah. But you know that, of course, if I like heroic and killed a unit, it could matter. So I mean,
how many wounds are Thunderwolf Cav?
3.
And they have storm shields?
Yep.
Okay, that I don't like. If they didn't have storm shields, I would consider doing a pathogenic slime on the Shellman.
They're all storm shields and wolf claws.
And Ragnar, of course, does not have fly.
No.
It's not a long charge. I don't hate that. I'm going to shoot at the Blood Claw. I'm going to shoot at the Thunderwolf Cav with my D6 shot weapon.
Okay. Hey, Chris, like just about like right about now, I was like, man, you know what? I'm having a really good time. I'm playing some 40K. Cool, dude. Yeah, you go right ahead, dude.
2 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And strength 7.
Oh. Somebody needs to make that box bigger. All right, cool.
And let's see, other guns. I don't have a ton right now, if I'm honest, because you disabled most of them for the turn, which is okay. I think that's all my shooting.
I like it.
So let's go into the charge phase. These Alkalit hybrids are going to charge your 1 Marine there.
Yep.
Pretty sure I need 1.
Yep. You got it. Yeah. I don't know why. And he rolls a 1. There you go.
All right, these guys are super dead. Or actually, I think is it 1 or is it 2 guys?
I just got 1 guy there.
Oh yeah, they're dead as hell. The Rippers are not doing anything. The Malanthrope doesn't need a charge. The Hive Tyrant. Do the Thunderwolf Cav have any hammers, or is it just Storm Shields and like Chain Fists?
Oh, Wolf Claws.
Wolf Claws.
Yep.
I feel like I'll survive in combat, and stopping you is probably important.
These are the things you're worried about with the Thunderwolf Cav, because I have a whole bunch of strats and stuff. It's mainly that against infantry, I can crank on so that 6s to wound are mortals on top of regular damage.
I'm charging. I'm gonna charge the Blood Claws, and no, I'm just gonna charge the Thunderwolf Cav.
Not the claws.
Well, wrong side of the board.
Oh, okay, you're over here.
The
Okay.
Hive Tyrant.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You're good. You're out of range of my things. 5. No.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm definitely re-rolling that, so it'll drop me down to 7 CP.
Ooh.
Jeez.
You were outside.
That's quite not great.
Yeah, bad situation there.
I'm going to... Man. That's awful. I'm going to charge the Zoanthropes at them. I know that seems insane, but...
Just the claws, the Thunderwolf Cav?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my... yeah, go ahead. 4?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you make it. It's just a short charge. But I'm going to throw my grenade at you. D6 shots, 5 shots. Looking for 6s. No, 1 hit. No.
D4?
I don't think a crack. Yeah, it's only strength 3, so.
Is it?
Or there's like the crack and the frag. The one that's D6 shots, I think it's only strength 3.
Cool. So I got a 4-inch charge?
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted even a little bit, if I'm honest. Because, yeah, that literally makes what I want to do impossible. That was the worst case scenario. Especially since I can't take the option to not charge. This means that I will not be able to sap you, I don't think. Yeah, I won't be able to. That's awful. Oh well.
Yeah, it seems like things are difficult on that side of the board.
I've made some bad plays. Honestly, at this point, this is a learning experience.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Let's see. Overlapping bases there. That was just bad, though, man. I mean, these Zoanthropes, they didn't fall back. Murderfang can't move through models. I'll charge the Blood Claws, I guess. I mean, nah, you got a decent amount of attacks if I charge you. Oh, I'm about to just get wrecked, honestly. Bad news bears. That Hive Tyrant making that charge was kind of like a big deal. I also thought the charge was much shorter. But, all right, let's go right into the charge phase. I can pile in through, but it has to be to the closest enemy model, correct?
Yeah. Now I have to decide if there's a heroic opportunity right now for my counter charge. I'm trying to pull up this stratagem right now where I can cause mortal wounds from the Thunderwolf Cav, and I just got a lot of things I'm navigating. 1 second here. Stratagems. So I just want to see the one where I do
actually, now that I think about it, no, they're not sappers. Never mind.
Yeah, so it's in my charge phase to do the crushing assault, so I can't pop off the mortal wounds on 2+ right now. Do these guys count as infantry, these Zoanthropes?
Yes.
They do have the infantry keyword?
Yep.
So let's see, so I have counter charge, and then let's check this infantry. So Vicious Executioners. Use the stratagem in the fight phase when a Wolfguard unit, which is Thunderwolf Cav, to fight with. Till the end of the phase when resolving an attack, an unmodified wound roll of a 6 inflicts 1 mortal on top of regular. So I'm gonna, that's when I would choose him to fight, so I don't have to use that now. I would have to do counter charge right now. Currently, your Zoanthropes are within 6 inches of Murderfang, so I am going to heroic intervene, even though I can't actually move anywhere.
Can he get? Oh, I got you.
I'm just going to activate my secondary. So there's Born.
I see what you're doing.
So there's Born for Greatness. Due to being Space Wolves, I have a 6-inch heroic intervention, so that's a benefit. It's a nice secondary for Space Wolves for that regard.
Yep.
And then I could, right now, choose to pile into either these Zoanthropes here or here. I think my Thunderwolf Cav kind of have these guys under control. There's even like, I could fucking pile in right now and fight twice on somebody if it was in my best interest, which I don't see a huge lot of benefit. Besides, fight, I wouldn't mind trying to score more. So just for the sake of seeing what can happen, I'm gonna pop that 1 for a counter charge, Chris.
You do already have score more as a heads up, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it for the sake of playing with the new rules. And so these Blood Claws here are gonna do a 6-inch heroic.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna get them to where they're not locked down. Anyways, here we go, 6 inches. So he's gonna use that. I'm not gonna base you. I'm gonna tap the objective.
Okay.
And then ending up closer than we were. We're gonna end up here, not basing, moving. That guy's locked. Okay, that's fun. Here's an ability I never could do before, and I'm down to 9 CP to do that counter charge there. Okay, so now you fight first, Chris.
All right. I'm going to go with the Alkalit hybrids first. Pile them in on the objective and closer to you.
Yep.
Because I am OBSEC, and that'll get me more models.
There you go. I think you can get at least that 1. I'll try to get, you can get two of the Acolytes on there right now.
Well, plus the Rippers already OBSEC.
Yeah, just for right now, these guys. These Acolytes, you got 2. Cool.
Yep. And, all right, so let's go with the Rock Saws first, because that'll probably kill them. 3. 2s don't do anything. Strength H. So 2 wounds at neg 4 that are 2 damage each.
Okay, 2 wounds at neg 4. Nothing I can do about neg 4, buddy, so he's dead. All right, so there's three kills, or if not more, for the round. Cool, that objective's handily yours. I could override right now. There's only your Zoanthrope combat, though, really. So go ahead and fight, Chris.
I'm gonna swing at the Blood Claws, because honestly...
You didn't declare them as a charge target.
Oh, you're right. You're completely correct. I guess... I mean, I'll pile 1 in closer this way. Oh, it has to be nearest enemy. So 2 will go at the Thunderwolf Cav.
Okay.
They both miss.
Okay. For the sake of fun, once again, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the 1 CP to do the ferocious whatever to give these guys mortal wounds on 6s, natural 6s. So we're gonna pile in with these guys. I just gotta be within 1 inch of a model within 1 inch, and that's gonna allow me to have these big ass bases, have all these guys fight still. Okay, so all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, right? Yeah, 6. Okay, so 6 dudes. So we have Canis Wolfborn chilling right here as well, and we have Ragnar giving us reroll hits of 1. So I don't think it's reroll all hits in combat. That's the litany, I believe. So reroll hits of 1 and +1 at teeth and claws, and then we're gonna reroll our wounds of 1 from Canis when not the wolf claws. Okay, so we'll start out with the riders. There's 2 attacks base plus the pack leaders. So there's 6 guys, 2 attacks base plus shock assault is 3. And Wolfenstone, that's what I need to think about. Wolfenstone is way over. You killed the Wolfenstone, so there is none of that. There's no Arjak in this list. Right, okay, cool. So it's just teeth and claws. So there is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 riders there with wolf claws, plus the pack leaders extra. They're looking for 2s to hit because they're space wolves and they're rerolling 1s from Ragnar. They all hit, and now we are strength 5, re-rolling all wounds, looking for 3s, right?
Yep.
6s are mortal, so we get 1 6 so far. That's going to do additional damage on top of that. We're going to re-roll these. So we get a total of 2 mortal wounds, and you need to make all these saves now.
I'll do the mortal wounds first, because they're 6 up, feel no pains.
Okay, I'll just put these aside for you. There you go.
Alright, so I'll just re-roll this. Don't make that, and don't make that.
Okay, so you've taken 2, yeah.
And one of them is already at 2 wounds, so I'll just delete him. He's gone. And then this many saves.
Yeah, that's pile right there.
3s followed by 6s. Okay, I failed 2.
Nice.
And 6s. Come on, buddy. You can hit this dice roller. Don't make either of those. So one of them's at 1 wound.
Okay. Oh, and dude, I totally forgot, but I want to pop the 2 damage fucking teeth and claws. Yeah.
Go for it.
I think that's 1 CP? Knowledge of the foe. Death Bite Grip. It's only 1 CP. Yeah, this is gnarly, dude. Thunderwolf Cav got so much more badass. So not only am I doing 2 damage on these teeth and claws, and Canis giving +1, but of course 6s to wound will do mortals on top of that. And if this was in round 3, then this would be popping additional hits on 6s. So we have 4 attacks per mount there because of Canis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. And we're looking for 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s because of Ragnar. And we missed twice, re-rolling. We get all of our hits. And now 6s to wound will cause mortals, and all these will be 2 damage a pop. And we are re-rolling 1s to wound from Canis. So we're gonna pick up these 1s here and re-roll. All of those are, this is nasty. Oh my God. So all these are mortals, Chris. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mortals.
And that's in addition to what they're doing?
Then that's an addition that are doing 2 damage a pop.
Okay.
That's
1, 2,
insanity.
3, 6 and 7.
That was all from this frickin' Vicious Executioners.
Oh, actually, let me move these guys out of the way.
Wow. And this is why I took Wolf Claws, is for the reroll.
So for the 7, I need a 6 up feel no pains. Do I make any? I make 1, so that is just 2 dead zone tropes out the gate. Let's see. This one's missing a wound, so it has to be him technically. Boom and boom, and he's at 1 out of 3. All right, and this many saves.
That was awesome.
Boom.
Wow.
I feel quite a few, but yeah, he's gonna die.
Wow. Dude, that was incredible. So I have never got to do all that shenanigans with Thunderwolf Cav. That was a whole new unit we just saw there for 8th edition when it comes to Thunderwolf Cav.
Indeed.
Incredible. And so now these cats over here, these Blood Claws, they are not within an inch, and I think it's not just, I'm pretty sure, I know that charging gives you the ability to activate. I don't think Heroic Intervention turns on that feature.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. So that is complete. The only thing it did is let me touch that objective. It really, that 1 CP wasn't super worth it. It did lock up some of your zone throbes to not be able to get additional attacks. Not that it would have been that big of a deal.
Correct. Yeah, my big thing that I wanted to do with those zone tropes is, had I rolled at least a 6 to charge, I could have feasibly scored a sapper point.
Yeah.
Because there was definitely a gap there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen. You also got 2 Gangbusters points. I did get a Headhunter point that turn.
Yep.
Because I killed your Wolf Priests.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is the start of your turn too, and honestly, this is looking pretty grim.
Yeah, that's some serious business. I mean, you don't think it's not a re-rack situation, is it, Chris? I mean, do we just keep playing or what? That's yeah.
I don't have time for a re-rack if I'm honest.
Okay.
So I would just say play it through.
All right, see what happens next. Okay. You never know when you fight to the bitter end, and then magic happens.
So you got hold more and I got kill more.
Okay. Cool. So here we go into turn 2, Space Wolves, and we're gonna go off into, we're gonna start off with some litanies here. We got the 5+ guy dead. We're gonna give ourselves the +2 inch charge guy. The Warlord himself, let's see if he can rock this. I mean, the +1 to wound and shit wouldn't be bad, but I wanna help out the Wolfen on the come in. We get the litany off, so we're gonna have +2 to our charges and re-roll charge, or 6 inch consolidates now, I believe. Okay, and that's coming from this Wolf Priest here. Litany's done. We're ready to do some moves. We're not engaged right now, right here. Your Abominate, did he heal? Because we had taken him to 1 wound less, right?
He did heal because he heals D3 wounds at the start of every one of my turns.
Okay, 10-4. So Bloodclaw unit, you currently have 3 models. Did you know one thing that's interesting is once you have 2 units of objective secured on a objective, it then shuts off that and just goes the model counts period, objective or non-objective secured.
Interesting. I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I had to learn that at the tournament. So like the moment we both have OBSEC on here.
It goes to models even if the models don't have OBSEC.
That's right, yeah. So you got this Hive Tower right there, but I'm gonna work on him with this unit of Thunderwolf Cav. We're gonna get just outside of an inch.
I mean, if you can do what you did to those Zoanthropes, he's pretty dead, but we'll see.
Well, for this time, we're gonna try the special charge where we get to roll a 2+ for each one and cause mortals on the way in. Thunderwolf Cav are sexy now. Okay, so Ragnar. Ooh, we wanna see Ragnar play, don't we? Let's see him. Let's try. All right, Ragnar is gonna move his 6. We'll leave just enough space for him to try to party into there.
Roger.
We know what this means, okay. Cool, so whatever, moving shit. All right, so the Canis, he likes giving, dude, that was so fucking nasty, that felt awesome. All right, so we've scored an objective, we've gotten a heroic, we need to be in your deployment zone from start to finish, we need to kill a non-character unit, and we need to kill a character. So we're gonna see if Murderfang can go fight this tyrant, because it'd be awesome, and we're gonna have these cats go fight these guys here. So moving everybody outside of an inch of these Zoanthropes. However we need to do it. Yeah, I got plans. Okay, cool. All these guys go like that. All right, Canis is gonna get on the objective and stand in between these 2 units to try to buff them both. We're gonna take our old Murderfang here, and he's gonna go 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. All right, so he has about a 7-inch charge. He's 7.7 away, so he needs a 7 to make it. All right, the Wolf Priest, he's wanting to give, now I can give +2 to Murderfang with the Wolf Priest, that's badass. And then he has a 9-inch range right now because he's my Warlord with +3 extension. So that is sick. So I can just, now I only need a 5-inch charge of Murderfang. This makes everything so much better. Oh my God. All right, I'm going right there. I'm checking this out. That's way too far right now. If I had a little bit of foresight, I could have fixed that. So let's see. How can we catch 9 off of that, dude? Oh, I don't even care about buffing those Thunderwolf. They're gonna auto make it anyways. So it's really just about, it'd be cool to help Ragnar out, which we're already giving Ragnar. Okay, 9.7, let's go. That basically gets Ragnar +1 to his charge.
Cool.
All right. This is all pretty badass. So that priest is just gonna hang there. Do you have deep strikes? Do you have reserves right now, Chris?
I have some rippers that can come in.
Some rippers, okay. So we're gonna continue to hold this objective and stay out of line of sight. Same thing over there. These blood claws, they have the drop pod doing a lot of their work for them. They're pretty much gonna just move 6 towards these Zoanthropes and make our way to this Exocrine again. Try to turn him off once further. Just loosely put him there. Oh my God, he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there either. Hiya. Just scoot this way. Okay, loose model moving. Happy. Drop pod's done, those guys done. These guys, they've already moved 2. Okay, so we're just going to bring in the Woofin now.
Yep.
Where do we want to go, Woofin? We got this over here. Being on 4 objectives, we already pretty well have under control to get the bonus point. We got Hive Guard over here, and destroying them is probably our best friend, so let's try to kill Hive Guard.
Cool.
We're gonna come in 6 inches off the board edge. Like so. Oh, thank you, Chris. just gonna make these guys into a nice little block and figure it out. Alright, so that's the main dude that's keeping me backing up here. Alright, well, he's worth a CP to kill. Dude, the Spacewhip book is nuts. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. So thank you, Chris. We're gonna get as close as we can. That's great. Okay, we're ready to go to the shooting phase. We're gonna throw the grenade, the strength 6, D3 damage. We'll throw that into the Hive Tyrant.
Sounds good.
We hit. We need a 5. We don't wound. Moving on. We're gonna take these 5 Blood Claw pistols and we're gonna shoot at the Abominant.
Okay.
If that's legal.
It looks good to me.
All right.
He's T5.
Hiya. 1 hit. No rerolls. No. Okay, moving on. Don't even care. These guys will throw their D6 grenade into the Zoanthropes. 2 shots. Get your ass in there. 1 hit.
T4.
Nothing. Moving on. The gun, it's like worthless. Okay, 12 inches for rapid fire. We're gonna shoot our Storm Bolter rapid fire into the Tyrant.
Okay.
1 hit. Or 2 hits, that is.
T7.
5s. 2 wounds with double 6s.
All right. I will take one.
Go drop pod, the only thing effective. All right, we're gonna do a 12-inch shot into the Zoanthropes for rapid fire from the other drop pod.
Sounds good.
3s, maybe 4s. I think it's 3s. I don't know. I'll just do 4s. Hiya. 1 wound.
Yeah. Fail it. 6 up, feel no pain though. Don't make that, so one of them's at 2 wounds instead of 3.
Okay. Drop pod is 3s to hit, so here is 1 more. Let's see. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, so that's that, and we're gonna throw. We've already done the grenades. We have these 5 Blood Claws. They're gonna shoot their bolters into those, or their bolt pistols, that is.
Those being which?
We're gonna shoot them into the Zoanthropes here.
Okay. The ones with the catalyst this turn.
Yeah. Are they minus 1 to hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Not this turn.
I'm forced to hit naturally. We get 2 wounds.
All right, 3s followed by 5s.
Okay, you're fine. All right, and finally, Murder Fang. I was 7.7. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to shoot you with my heavy flamer.
Cool. Do the Wolfen have Stormfrag auto launchers or no?
No. Bare bone. All right. Strength 5 doesn't wound.
Correct.
Nothing there. Not in range of any auras for rerolls. Wow, that'd be pretty neat if they had the +1 to wound litany. I think that might just be period. I don't know if that's in combat only. If I could get that on my flamer, you know.
That I'm not sure.
yeah.
That'd be worth looking.
Yeah, Storm Bolter from Murder Fang. He gets 2 hits, needs 5s, no wounds. Okay, moving on from this stupid ass shooting. I popped 1 wound off with that little. I hate shooting, Chris. I want to fight. All right, moving on. We are going to start off by charging your Hive Guard into Locust.
Okay. Hive Guard get the shoot, of course.
Yep.
So that's going to be 12 shots.
I wish the thing that's sad is I didn't get these guys in range of the +2 charge.
3, 6. I am aware, and I did not want to say anything.
Yeah.
That's too many dice, I think. Can't see because they're all stacked on top of each other. No, that's the right amount.
I honestly don't mind the fact that I got it on Murder Fang, though, trying to make that charge in that Tyrant.
Only 1 hit.
Yep. T4.
And if I can, let's see, so I need a 2, and yeah, 1 wound.
All right, 3 up invuln. No. Let me think for a second. 7 CP. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll it, Chris. No, because this is the charge. This is the charge phase, and then you would get to. I would get to reroll. No, I have a natural reroll charge.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reroll it. I get it. Okay, so I'm down to 6 CP. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge. Need a 9. I get a 5. I don't make it. Natural reroll. Here we go. I fail again with a 5. Okay. So Wolfen are not in play. We are going to charge the Blood Claws into the Locusts.
Okay.
All right, so attempting to get those Hive Guard locked up again. We get a nice 7. That should be just fine. All day. All right. At all instances, we do not want to base you. We want to give ourselves pile-in ability to touch the Hive Guard as our intention. We are also going to make a wide berth away from the Abominant. We do not want to be within 3 inches of him.
Cool.
Okay, looks like we've successfully pulled that off. Yep. All right, so we are now going to charge the Hive Tyrant
Cool.
with the we're going to charge the Hive Tyrant with Ragnar.
Do it.
Okay.
So he's got a +1 to his charge functionally because you racked him up by 1, but he gets +2.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Oh, he makes it handily. Ragnar's coming in with a 12-inch basically. So I think we're gonna take some advantage here and get a little bit behind you.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna go like right there. Is that a character, Malanthrope?
Yep.
So let me see what I can do about that. Yeah, we're just trying to give enough room for our bases of our Thunderwolf Cav. We'll go right there. We're gonna stay just out of 3 of that Malanthrope.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna charge the Thunderwolf Cav. Now we got a nice little pocket. 7 inches, no struggles. I'm just gonna bury him in there now. Okay, and then 3. So all I gotta do is just wait for the end of I can get him on the pile in. So I'm staying outside of 3 of the Abominant. All right, we're happy. Cool, that looks beautiful and fucking awesome. Oh, we need to make sure we keep 6 for Canis here, so let's double check that. So we're just gonna back him up just a hair, and he'll still be able to fight and get the ability off. These big bases are nuts. I can put him there and still be within 6. I'm just struggling with the placement.
Mm-hmm.
Got more than enough room. Cool. All right, and this action here, we're gonna charge the Zoanthropes with the Thunderwolf Cav.
Yep. Need double 1s.
Got it with a 9. There's no real wraparound. I'm just gonna maximize getting in tight. Okay, we want to keep our 6 inches to Canis. So we're currently doing that, no struggle. So we'll just go ahead and go up in there. And then these, we're gonna go ahead and have Murderfang charge the Flyrant, who will get to shoot at me.
Yeah, I guess I do get to shoot at you, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how many dice is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like when they stack on top of each other like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll just do 12 twice because that'll be easy. All right, so far 3 hits. And, oh, hold on. Oh no, you're taking away dice. Because I was gonna re-roll those 12 because I have 24 shots.
Okay.
4 all day. All right, strength 6. Didn't do anything because he's toughness 7 at least.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Here's my charge. +2 to the charge. I needed a 7 before, so I just need a 5.
Yep.
I'm gonna get it with a 5. I'm just within an inch. He has reroll charges anyways, but there he is. Cool, and then now these Blood Claws, they're gonna charge the Zoanthropes, and we'll go ahead and charge the Flyrant too, just because we can.
Okay.
All right, and they get a 8. Yeah, I didn't put this Woofin in any range to buff anybody. It's not that it matters that much, but just thinking out loud. All right, so get a nice healthy 8. I can easily traverse the rock and whatnot. I'm gonna go right here with him.
Cool.
Lock, okay, and then keep it moving. Hiya. Cool, and hiya. Hiya. And hiya. Beautiful. Okay, and now...
Hold up, though. You were saying you can traverse the rock?
Were you thinking that it's impassable?
That's what I was thinking when I placed the Zoanthropes there.
Okay, that's fine. I deployed on my rock over here. I was saying these.
You're right. You did. It was only the big ones.
That's right.
That's my forgetfulness. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
Another.
Okay, cool. So there we are, and I don't think I have any more charges remaining now. Nope, that's it. Okay. So first place I'm gonna fight. First thing I think a lot of this is just when I select stuff, but first thing I'm gonna do is that crushing charge, and on a 2+ cause mortals. I think where we're gonna do that is over here with these guys on these zoanthropes. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 6 dice, and on 2+ cause mortal wounds.
Is it for each model, or is it only the ones that get into base debate? Or
It's for every model in the unit.
Interesting, because there's a few mechanics like that that only work for the models that make it up front.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. I thought it was super nice. Crushing Assault right here. Use a stratagem in your charge phase. For each model in that unit, you can select one enemy unit within 1 inch of that model. Oh, there you go. Right?
Oh, never mind. Yep.
Within 1 inch of that model, and so it is per model, right?
Yep.
Okay, so...
I'm seeing 4.
Yes. Okay, cool. 4 dudes, 4 mortals, that's fine. Here we go. Let's see if I roll 2-ups. It makes sense that it was per model, but the way they put it on the back end of the sentence, I don't know why they don't have to do that. 3 1s, Chris.
That works to my advantage.
Take
5
1 mortal.
Feel no pain.
Yeah.
If I can hit that roller.
Oh, you nail it. Okay, you're fine. Well, that was anticlimactic. Okay, so moving on. I'm gonna select Ragnar first.
Makes sense to me.
Because that's cool. So I've never fought with Ragnar. I'm gonna pull up his profile. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the thing on 4 pluses. I generate additional attacks, I believe.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that are about to happen. All right, here's Ragnar's profile. Let me go to my spreadsheet. Okay. This is turn 2, so we're not inside of a doctrine yet. 1 CP, a character within 1 inch with a higher power rating. Are you a higher power rating than me, Chris?
Probably.
Power rating 6.
I want to say I'm 11. Or no, I'm 9. But still.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose Seeking a Saga for 1 CP. I can reroll all my wounds. And then I'm gonna do Touch of the Wild for 1 CP. And I'm just gonna do all this for fun here. Give a character additional attacks on a 4+. Now, already on Shock Assault on a 6, I'm gonna be generating 3 additional attacks. So now we'll do 4 attacks on a 4+.
I'm just wondering, does Ragnar have an invuln save? He does have a wolf amulet, I think, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, a Belt of Rust.
Belt of Rust.
So Shock Assault is this blowing up. This Touch of the Wild is separate from the Shock Assault. That still goes up on 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Duty Eternal. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need Honor the Chapter. I think that's everything I needed here, Chris.
Cool.
Scrolling up. Okay, reroll hits of 1. I'm 2s to hit. And let's go to my weapons. So I have 7 base attacks. And then now, oh wow. Oh, because Shock Assault is automatic. So I go from 7 to 10 attacks with Shock Assault.
Yeah.
Okay. And then basically on 4+, I'm gonna generate additional attacks.
Yes.
And I'm gonna reroll wounds. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna roll 10 dice right now, and we're gonna be using our Frost Fraying, which is gonna make us strength 6 right now, -4, 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so we said 10 attacks, right? Yeah.
Yep.
3, 5, 1. I just duplicate that. There's no Woofin or Woofin Stone nearby, so there's not going to be an additional attack added. 4s are extra attacks. Oh wow.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought you.
I reroll 1s. So these are all additional attacks. So I'll just roll this, copy this, and roll that again. These are looking for 2s. Okay, so all these hit. That's how many attacks I generated.
5 to wound re-rolling.
Yeah. Okay.
So 4 so far.
Because I'm strength 6 and I don't have a litany for +1 to wound right now. And then re-rolling wounds. Okay, so just that many at minus, what, 4? Yep.
4 up invuln.
Okay. Ooh.
Still a bunch, though. I take 10 damage, I'm at 1.
Wow. That was interesting.
I was asking about him having an invuln specifically because I can fight on death.
Gotcha. But then I didn't kill him. Okay, do you have to fight against the guy that killed you?
Nope.
Oh, you just fight whoever's within range?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I can also choose to shoot.
Well, do you want to override combat?
Nah.
Okay, so I need to reduce my CP appropriately here for you. So I was at 6.
Let me think about that, because I could actually fight a second time if I fight on death. That'll drop me down to 5 CP, though. At this point, though, I mean, I'm not going to spend any CP on getting to shoot again, because you are toe-tapping all over my face because of my bad playing. I'm going to spend the 2 CP and fight with the Hive Tyrant.
Okay.
So that drops me down to 5 CP.
Yep.
Right, and my weapon skill is degraded. I think it only degrades once, though. Verify. Yep. All right. So I'm hitting on 3s. Let me get rid of the green dice here and add 1 black dice. The green dice will be the tail attack. Looking for 3s. Everybody hits. Strength, a lot. Strength, I'm going to need 3s. I'm not double your toughness, but... all right. So... this is only neg. Let's see, tail attack is it neg? Nothing. All right. So this is neg 6 flat 3. These are neg 3 D3s. 2 go through.
I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Okay.
I'm fine. Okay.
So 1 goes through, and also there is a neg nothing D3.
Okay, neg nothing D3. I'm fine. And then here's the 4 up invuln.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, so he will take D3 though, and it's only going to be 2.
Did I thought I just passed them all almost, but okay, cool. So I took
2, but re-rolled 1. I thought.
Okay, cool.
It was a 4 up.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Ragnar is from 5 wounds. He's at 3 wounds now because I just took 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he came out okay on that. And you're still alive. You just interrupted, basically, yeah.
Correct.
And now you could still fight when you die, is what you're saying, right?
Correct.
Okay. Very cool. So let's go ahead and pile in now that the heroic phase is out of the way. And we're just going to fight where we need to freely. So let's just go ahead and resolve this. So he's going to die, Chris. Do you want to just pick him up?
And delete spending 2 CP to fight. That'll drop me down to 3 CP.
Yep.
I've spent all of my CP on things that they should not get spent on, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can kill Ragnar, because that's the headhunter point. The 2s don't hit. That's sad. And need 3s, so the black dice can be re-rolled. The green dice cannot, though. That's not good. 2 6s, so these are flat 3. But you do have to roll invuln for them.
Into Ragnar, right?
Yep.
All right, so I got to make 4 up invulns. All right, takes flat 3 and dies.
That is a headhunter point.
Okay.
Oh, and when I die, do I explode?
Oh, he's so funny when you miss that. No.
I don't.
Man, so yeah, I mean, I popped a couple CP loosely just to see how things went, but I think it was fun to see and worth it, especially at this point in the game. So we're gonna go ahead and just consolidate a little bit this way, staying out of, we're not gonna go ahead and bring those other dudes in combat. There's no real benefit for us. Cool, and now we're gonna fight these blood claws. So we're gonna tap your hive guard.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah. So I didn't tell you about this because you could have resolved this differently if you wanted to. But just for the future, the Locust always fights first, so like we would have to do him alternating in the charge phase.
Yeah, that definitely would have mattered where I would have fought him. Now, I wouldn't have wanted to fight him before Ragnar.
Well, exactly.
But
Well,
I
you
could've-
probably would have done the blood claws first.
I would have done the blood claws first because I have a
Yeah.
2 CP strat where I would have, if you had killed Ragnar in your first round of combat, which you didn't technically, then I would have popped to fight when I die.
Correct.
So basically just would have cost me 2 CP is the different story. So I'm going to go ahead and fight here then, basically?
Let it rip.
Okay, cool. So here, but good call out. Here's these, there's no, ooh, dang. Oh, it's 12 inches for blood claw, so I am going to get a bonus attack from the wolf in here.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. All right, so we have base attack, we have their natural frenzy, shock assault, chain sword, wolfen, 5 attacks per, and then we're gonna add 1 for the pack leader in a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 for the pack leader, and this is all going into the locust, 2s to hit. Man, I am loving the new Space Wolf. There is no rerolls. Just mainly just all these rules stacking and feeling so good right now. That's all, you know.
T3.
So looking for 3s here, and all those are going through. So make those armor saves there. No AP.
And he's gonna die.
Excellent. So that's going to give me a free command point for killing a character. And I actually got another. Oh, I can only use the strat once in a phase. So we're seeing that come into play because I just killed 2 characters, but in the same phase. So I believe that's that whole reasoning that it's not an ability and it's a strat is that kind of mechanic right there, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So okay. But that is interesting that you could do it in the psychic, the shooting, and combat and gain more CP that way if you were clever, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's resolved. You're gonna get to fight with a Hive Guard here in a sec, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and fight the Zoanthrope over here. We're gonna once again spend the 1 CP to make our 6s cause mortals when we wound.
Okay.
And I think there was one other strat that I was popping on them. Let me double check.
You did the
Teeth and claws, 2 damage teeth and claws.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna pop 2 CP total, going down to 2 now, and rocking these attacks. So we do not have Ragnar to help us re-roll right now. There's not gonna be any re-roll hits. I could do a strat to give a re-roll here. Let me double check this. Because I'm gonna be 2s to hit already, so it's just 1s, and I'm gonna re-roll my wounds pretty naturally. Reduce all 1 CP. Oh, cool. I'm gonna use this one. Mentor Guidance, just so that I can use it on my 2 damage teeth and claws. Mentor Guidance, if I'm within 6 inches of a Wolf Priest, then I can reroll all wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go down to 1 CP, even though again it's just a little bit of overkill. I already reroll wounds from Wolf Claws, but I'm just gonna get on my 2 damage teeth and claws. Okay, so here we go. So we have the Riders. They have 2 attacks base plus shock assault, and there is no Wolfenstone in play there. So 2 attacks base plus shock assault, yes. And then Canis Wolfborn is not in play yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus pack leader. This is looking for 2s to hit. This is the Wolf Claws here. All right, we're not re-rolling. We only miss a 1. Now we're gonna re-roll all our wounds because of the Mentor's Guidance, and 6s are gonna cause mortals. Oh, this is the Wolf Claw anyway, so these all re-roll, period. I'm looking for 3s, 6s cause mortals. Okay, so you got 4 mortal wounds and then that many saves there to start this off.
All right, I'll do the 4 mortal wounds first.
Why don't you just roll those dice and then just add those to your 4 mortal wounds? They're just sitting there ready to go.
So 3 ups, and I get a 5 up feel no pain against these.
Yep, and then you got 4 6s, so you can just take those 3s too. But yeah, it's okay. I'll grab them for you.
All right, so I'll save 2 more, so 4 go through there.
And then
And
the
there were
4
2 mortals?
mortals. Yeah.
So 5 up feel no pain.
Nice.
So I take 5 wounds all day.
Okay. And then now we're gonna have 4 teeth and claws per wolf, and there's 6 of them.
1.
2s. Get rid of the 1s. Reroll all wounds because of Mentor's Guidance. 6s are mortals. Looking for 3s. All right, so you take 4 mortals.
Okay, 4 mortals.
And then, yeah, and then just roll those saves.
So 3s. One of these days. All right, so I fail these 4 out the gate,
Yep,
but I
so I'll
have
just,
the pain.
yeah, so I'll just leave those 4 3s there. There's your 4 mortals, and then now you just got 5 ups.
Save one of those, so 4, 7. That does not bode well. So 3 more models will go. I still have 1 left in the unit.
Dude, I could, without all those mortals, I could never, they would be so much more tankier than this. You know what I mean?
Certainly.
This is just a wild feeling to get to do these mortals with these. I feel like I'm playing Age of Sigmar right now, to be honest. This is an insane feeling. So I'm just consolidating.
Don't get too penisy, George. I should have been able to mortal wound the hell out of these wolves.
Well, I feel ya, but I'm just, no matter what you would have done, even if I just had lost this game, I'm not talking about how good of a tactician I am. I'm just impressed by using rules I didn't have the ability to use
increased
before.
output is definitely impressive, certainly.
It is way fucking cooler than they were before. But yes, my penis is hard too. Okay, so now it's for me to swing with these other blood claws here, right? All right, so I'm gonna pile in and touch your X-Crane. And it's awesome. And then we're gonna fight these guys. So all 5 of these are going into these zone thropes here. There's no bonus attacks from anybody particular, so we're just gonna have the 1 base, the Berserk, the Chainsword, and Shock Assault. There's 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus these pack leader. Looking for 2s to hit because we're Space Wolves. Get rid of the 1s. And then we're looking for 4s to wound. Bad roll. Okay, that many saves.
One of these days. Fail 1, 6 up, feel no pain. Make it.
Alrighty. That is all the combat I think I have at my disposal. Yes.
All right. So I guess I'll swing back.
Yep.
Exocrine. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And strength 7, so nothing. Then
Okay.
the zone groups, which are, how many of them are there? There are 4 or 5? 4?
5.
5. Alright. I think that's 5 guys. Actually, just 4. But I'm hitting on 4s. 1 more. One of these days, dice roller. One of these days. Alright, so 1 hit, and it doesn't win. That's all I got.
Okay. Did you fought the Hive Guard already? Yeah, you fought everything. Okay, cool.
Didn't fight the Hive Guard, but honestly, I'm not even gonna roll them.
Okay, cool. So we're going into your turn 2. I got a kill and a score. I'm on 4 objectives, so I'm gonna get a bonus again.
Yep, and you've killed 3 units so far.
And then there's Gangbusters, probably be going Gangbusters.
Oh, you capped on Gangbusters.
Yeah, Gangbusters happen. I also got Recon again. And this time, do I have 2 units in each quarter, just to double check? I don't think this drop pod's in the right section there. It's close to being 2 if I wanted to check really hard here. Let's find out. So 36 and then 24.
Did you fight Murderfang?
Oh no, Murderfang! Okay, so currently I do potentially have 2 units in each one. Canis Whipborn could count for this bottom left corner. So let's fight Murderfang and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, Murderfang, he has 2 additional attacks when he makes a successful charge. So he's gonna be a 7 plus Shock Assault, 8 attacks. And he's gonna be looking for 2s to hit. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so here we go. 6, 7, 8, 2s. We got a single 1. That doesn't look like 8 dice to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I missed 2 of them. 7, 8. There we go. All right, and then it's going to be strength 12, needing 3s to wound, re-rolling.
Rerolling 1 of them.
Okay, that many minus 3 saves.
That many 4-up invulnerables. I failed 2.
6 damage.
Ow.
Total.
6 wounds left.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm really gonna be able to hurt you, but I'll roll it.
Pile and consolidate, touch the objective.
One of these green dice. I'm not my most degraded, so I'm still hitting. Oh, I'm hitting on 3s. And rolling the wound. Your toughness 7.
Yeah.
So 1 AP dash single damage, 1 AP dash D3 damage.
All right, I failed that, and here's the second one you said I passed. The first one I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one I think was I don't even remember.
I don't know. I take the more damage, whichever one it is. D3.
Uh,
1.
1.
All right, cool. He's at 7. Great. So now combat's complete, and everything's as otherwise, like we said. Oh yeah. The funny thing is, 1 unit, 2 unit, 1 unit, 2 unit, 1 unit, 2 unit. Drop pod, is it within 24? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 on recon this turn. For having 2 units in every turn. That's badass. Cool.
And start of bug 2.
Yep.
Hive Guard. Honestly, they're gonna die this coming turn, but you know what? Things are just not looking good anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this was an insane. Bobby's like, yeah, holy shit, turn 2. It went insane, dude. I mean, like everything got touched. I don't see. We can talk a lot about this if you want, but
everything got touched, and then just in general, like, I mean, no disrespect to your good playing, but I have messed up every movement phase and I've played royally. Like,
that's cool.
I wasn't close to playing well.
I feel you, dude, and I that's totally respectable. I'm just mainly, again, I'm blown away by the rules that we got to see, because those zone thropes, if I did not have those rules, Chris, those zone thropes they wouldn't have cared that you misplayed their movement, because they would have just been a wall that said, fuck you, I don't care, I'm sticking here. I would not have killed that many. Because I did about 7 plus mortals, plus I was doing mortals on the charge. I had way more access to that than I ever had before, and that's something I'm used to seeing in Sigmar, so that was wild. Getting to use Wolf Claws, getting to use a 6-man squad of Thunderwolf, that's also something I'm totally not used to doing. I'm used to running multiple units of 3. I usually am playing Hero Hammer like crazy and just trying to get in these Wolfguard Battle Leaders and Wolf Lords. I literally didn't even take those. Canis was the favorite choice. That's a whole new play style, to put the Wolfguard Battle Leader and the Wolf Lord aside and go with Canis instead. I was wanting to run a bunch of jump packs before, and instead of even the Wolf Claw guys to bring down planes. Now I'm bringing jump pack Wolf Priests with litanies, totally something I didn't have before. That +2 charge mechanic was insane. Getting to charge Murderfang now can like catapult himself. I got to double Ragnar and Murderfang and these Blood Claws, all with a +2 charge from getting that badass litany. That got to be a 9-inch extension. I'm taking a Warlord trait that I never took before to get 3-inch extension, because nothing was ever worth extending +3 before, and we don't know if it's even going to get FAQ'd or not. That whether or not that I can even do that. Yeah, I doubt it, because they made it so the relics and other most everything doesn't get the 3 extension, but litanies haven't been done otherwise yet. Yeah, the Wolfen literally didn't even matter, and they were usually my bread and butter. The Blood Claws, I've never ran double battalion and actually cared about the Blood Claws. Honestly, I don't even really, the only reason they're in the list and was the fact that I cared about having CP for once, where usually I only cared about like 2 or 3 stratagems. Now I have like 18 stratagems I'm looking at or some shit between Core and Psychic Awakening. And the new drop pod rules, getting to come down turn 1. There's so much new shit in play that this is an entirely different Space Wolves that I played at Adepticon 2 years ago. And I just had a shit ton more fun than I've ever had playing the faction. Not because of how well they just wrecked up, because, you know, it took advantage of like the weird tabletop simulator let's play in here environment, but just mainly seeing all that shit I just rattled off that I did not have access to before.
It's a huge improvement to the book. I will say, especially since I got to pick the deployment, I deployed almost all of my guns on the line, which was just straight up stupid on my part. There's no way you should have gotten anybody of my guns turn 1.
Yeah.
Which would have resulted in a turn 2, like, very different dynamic game. Even with the zoanthropes, I mean, your damage output, even deleting a unit of zoanthropes, I should have had at least a turn of lighting up your stuff coming in. So on that metric, I mean, it's definitely a scary force, an impressive force, but I am just really kicking myself with even like my fallback moves. Like when I look at how you were capitalizing excellently, bobbing and weaving around ruins and rocks. But like I was thinking to myself as I fell back, like, oh yeah, you literally can't get me. I'm like, oh wait, no, we literally agreed on the opposite of that at the beginning of this game.
Sure. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, they were going even faster than I had expected. You don't even really need the other thing, the counter charge. It didn't matter right now, but that is such a big strat. It's almost like it's going to play a whole different mentality when you face Space Wolves. You're going to have to think about counter charge.
Mm-hmm.
The 6-inch heroic.
Born for Greatness.
Well, I had a great time with Born for Greatness. Yeah, that was a cool choice. Murderfang actually like can do that pretty solidly.
Yeah. Especially since it can't be targeted. I mean, any character, since you have an access to a denial stratagem, especially off of him, I mean, quite frankly, like, he's a pretty good candidate. I mean, there's a lot of models that people discuss are optimal targets for Born for Greatness. Mephiston gets mentioned a lot, Demon Princes get mentioned a lot, but Murderfang with the stratagems is not a bad choice.
Yeah, and we have for when duty ends, so we can get the half damage taken to us now, and if we get the litany going on, he can have a 5-up Feel No Pain. So he's a little bit better than he was before as far as that option. I'm definitely about it. I'm enjoying it. He's a blender in himself. But all around, man, I had a great time. I hope that you guys at home enjoyed it, even though we're inside the tabletop simulator environment. Chris and I both have these models, and they will be on the table in real life, and we'll be back in full force here soon. But this is a great way to get our training in while still being stuck at home, man. And it's really fun to get to play you again, Chris.
Absolutely. And next game, you're not going to have nearly as many models left, so look forward to it.
Oh, I believe it, dude. I mean, dude, once again, if we had some serious mortal wounds, that is the bane of my existence, and the fact that I didn't get taken, maybe going first too could have made a difference in weakening that load a little bit.
It could have, but honestly, when I think about it, like, even picking this deployment zone was a mistake. It gave you the shortest charge distance, quite frankly, outside of Spearhead Assault. The pointy Dawn War.
Yeah, you wanted Hammer, right?
Honestly, that would have been. I didn't even try to fish for it.
Yeah.
Knowing having an idea what your army does, even not knowing like the nuances. This is just one that I'm going to chalk up to a learning experience.
Absolutely, dude. I feel you. Well, let's jump out of here for our friends at home. Thank you so much. Keep taking fun seriously. We'll see you here soon.